How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Schneider from IGSelectronics. Today we're going to make a bit of a different video, and that video is going to be checking out what's new in IGS store. It's something I was planning to do for quite some time, but never really got around to it. But I thought today let's check it out, what you guys think. So as you probably know, I buy and sell and play a lot with industrial electronics, and I thought, how about I'll make you guys videos of the stuff that's coming through the doors, possibly on weekly or monthly basis, depending how lazy I am for going researching, because it takes an awful lot of time to spend online to looking for something that would interest me or be value for the money. So today I'm going to show you this week's incoming stock, so see what you think, and to show you what's available in store if you're looking at for yourself, obviously. And so yeah, some of the stuff is not going to be listed store because I still need it and I'm going to be playing with it, and some of the stuff will go in the store eventually. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. So how about we get started? Alrighty, so the first one on our list is pepperl+fuchs' very own, I hope you pronounce the name correct, very own I/O link module with 8 inputs. So we will actually find out, look, maybe check out in the future videos, see if we can integrate that in S7, so in Siemens and other manufacturers that we're working with. But yeah, this is pepperl+fuchs' version of I/O link module. It is interesting, quite compact, and yeah, that's it. I've got a bit of a damage in here, but I don't think that's going to cause too much of a trouble for connecting to it. It's quite interestingly how it's done. But anyway, that's number one, our first thing we're going to have. Next one, let's have a look at this, my IFM box. I've sold it on the market, I've looked at it, what it is, and seen some value with it. This is the I/O link box from IFM. This is the previous kit they used to sell for people to get into I/O link. So the box comes with the I/O link controller itself, as you can see in here. We've got internet in, internet out, and then we get power, and it's got 4 inputs. We'll check these out in the future videos, see how they work, and maybe create some cool stuff with it. So another thing that came with it is got a cable. It's got 2 of these boxes in here, which I presume is some form of software or something. I don't know. We'll find out. And I like this converter. This converter is nice. It goes from one to another. That's awesome. So, and then also you have a 3 distance meters. There's called distance meters. Definitely keen to check these out. These are actually quite expensive, by the way. Don't know why, but they are. So that came 3 of them in the box, and also the plug for European and for a British. So yeah, that's I/O link box from IFM. So that's something we are going to play in future. Some of this stuff will appear online very soon, some will not. Another thing, next up is what we have in here, which is going to be a beige. Is that how you pronounce it? Beige Electronics. I picked these up on from one of the sellers. He wanted them gone quickly, so I say, here you go, I'll take them. So I got 3 of these in stock if you're interested. This used to be very popular with Mitsubishi. Obviously, Mitsubishi does now their own HMIs now, so but these nevertheless are still very high demand and very good. We'll look at those possibly in the future, depending on how much do they want for the software, because everybody wants a lot of money for the software. The next up is this MRJ Mitsubishi AC Servo Amplifier. This one in here is a 2nd series of servo amplifiers from Mitsubishi. We have tutorialed the MRJ3s, so if you want to check out the playlist from the MRJ3s. So we'll do the 4 and 5 as well. So these are very early ones. So this one is MRJ270A with a little twist, as you can see in the part number. It's got something else into it, that is S31. I haven't checked out the manual what that S31 gives to this drive, but something extra. But it still can be used as standard MRJ70A, but that S31 I believe is some add-on that is within this drive. But there we go. that was laying around online, and I thought, might as well buy it. Why not? There, so here we go. So did I put in right? I don't know. We'll find out later on when I go for this. And this is going to be in the store very soon. If you're interested, it's going to be in the store. So let's move that one out of the way. The next one, we've got this one in here. This one I actually paid quite a lot of money because sometimes I just want to play with something interesting. And this one is a Siemens Et200 Eco PN. This is what it looks like. It's quite a heavy chunk. It's got 8 inputs, and as I forgot to mention, this is Siemens' very own I/O link well, device, or whatever you want to call it. So this is something we're going to be playing very, very soon, putting up part of our S1500 series training that we're going to be doing videos. So we're going to be checking out how to set this up as well in the future, and have a play, see how it works, and how everything else is all about, and how good it is. So yeah, Siemens' very own I/O link device. So that's that. So this one in here is not going to be part of the sale, but they're doing quite a few are after one of these, because there is more where that come from, more or less, how I can say. The next one is a Siemens' building management controller. This is the CPU part of it, I believe. Never played with these before, but I do know my customers do like them, and so I try to keep them in the stock. So I picked a couple of these up. I got 2 of them. I think one of them is 80, another one is 100. PXC100ED. These are used for building management controls, as well is Carel's building management controller. This one comes in all sorts of things, used for all different types of HVAC controls and everything you can possibly imagine. This is Carel's. It's the part number PCO3000AM0 as well. So not sure we ever get into this, but you never know where the things go. Probably going to try to create something in my house. I'm probably going to use something like that in the future. Oh, we don't try to damage it. So yeah, the next up, it is a Mitsubishi's FX3U40M. As you can see, there's something rattling there, but we'll check the power later on, so you make sure it powers up, and check the IOs for it. So battery, is the battery in there? Hope it is. Yeah, we still got battery, everything's in there. So yeah, FX3U looks pretty mint condition. Well, except a little lid in here that is not very mint condition, but nevertheless doesn't affect the controller's performance. We'll do mention that in our descriptions when it's going to be going up for sale. There we go. So you can see this burn, this darkness in here doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the controller. It's just heat dispersion that's been going on there. This plastic, even these plastic, quite a lot for these newer controllers. It's getting quite dark. I don't know why. So that's Mitsubishi FX3U48M, and that's the 240 volt one. The next lot I picked up is this lot. So a lot of you most likely do know what that is. These guys are from a ET200 SP. So for, I don't know which group it goes. Let's call this as a remote I/O. So we are going to be checking these out as well. We'll have a look at the wiring and things like that. And so yeah, I picked these up as well as a job lot. And I've got a couple of, what do I have in here? 8 in, so digital output modules, but there was a very interesting one, the one I was checking out. That was a bus one, HS. So you can see that HS in there. That's some, there's quite a lot you can do with this output card. Something I'm definitely gonna check it out, and we'll make a video about it, what it is so fancy about it, because this one is approximately about 3 times more than a normal output card. I don't know why, but it is. So they've got another input card, a couple of what they call the back buses and things like that. I don't know what you call it. I think it's back bus or something like that. So a couple of those. We've got this one, and look at that. That's 16. Is it 16? I don't know. We'll check it out again in a future, because it doesn't really say much on the button. There's another one with the HS. So that is a Siemens ET200. So next lot we've got in this one that came part of the job lot. As you can see, the difference in here between this and that, the plugs are different. Never seen those before, and again, I'm new to this for these kind of types. So I've never seen this before, and I don't know what it is for. I believe these ones, don't quote me on it, I believe these ones can be operated without need of the power to them. Don't quote me on it. I might be lying for that one. So yeah, it's a whole block of these just came in. This is going to be in store quite soon. These Siemens ones not so soon, because hey, I want to play with them. And the next one we're going to look at it is a Siemens servo motor. Do believe this comes for the V90 family. Don't quote me again, okay, because I'll just have a brief overlook at it. This motor, it has come off of one of the machines. As you can see, it's a little bit tired, but nevertheless perfect working condition. So I'm keen to play with this in the future and see what we can do with it, create some pretty interesting and cool applications. So that is a Siemens motor, and the one thing I want to mention there is it uses the RJ45 connector in there. So I do have all the cables for it as well, because I believe I was the one that actually stripped years ago this machine. So something we're going to be checking out as well. Picked one of these up as well for playing, for showing you guys a video. Had the phase control relay from Crozet, really good company. So they produce some really quality stuff. I will have a 3-phase system soon be installed in my house. So I'll show you videos of how that's been done here in Britain and how much does that cost me. And by the way, I got really lucky, and I'll show that in the videos in the future. How did I get lucky? Next one is an interesting one. I've seen this one. This is Schneider. Now, I'm a big fan of Schneider products. I'm a big fan for a lot of products, but Schneider, when it comes down to buttons and things like this, is something that I always go to. This is a receiver, compact 10 relay. I still need two more parts for this. This is receiver. I need a transmitter. It's a wireless 10 relay transmission. So so I need a transmitter that gets the signals, transmits it wirelessly to this guy, and this guy executes it. So that is cool. How many times I had had a wiring that I need to do in a factory, and had to pull the wires. This is a lifesaver in here. If you don't know, I haven't checked that out as well. This allows you to not pull those wires and control machine or part machine or whatever you're trying to do in wirelessly. How cool is that? We are definitely going to be playing this in the future. I presume this is this one in here is that unpluggable. I'll break it. I believe that is the receiving part of it. Cool. So as I get more parts for it, I will most definitely will show you guys how this works and how to set it up, because this is what this channel is all about. Have a bit of fun with the industrial automations. This is where we're going. Wait till we get into robots. So that last but not least, I wanted to show. I mean, I got quite a lot more because I've been quite busy this week. This is Simatic Et200 Mp. This card itself, there's going to be special videos for this things like. It will allow you to once you run out of space in your rack, will allow you to restart your rack somewhere else. So this is basically communications card between the CPU and the additional rack that you have. So, but again, this is for the future. So this is the S1500 series add-on card. So what does it call in there? It doesn't call anything. As I said, there will be separate videos for it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, so let me figure out the cameras. There it is, brand new controller. I still haven't worked out how it works properly. That'll do for this video. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Do let me know in comments below that this is something you do want to watch. If you don't want to watch, definitely say in the comments that you don't want to watch, because it's pointless to make videos. There's no interesting at all. So yeah, so hopefully if this goes well, the next video is going to be with the next load of stuff that I get in. Sometimes we get some pretty cool stuff. that you might be interested in seeing. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. See you next video.